I can't take it anymore. These millennial students constantly emailing me about the most inconsequential things. I can only take so much before the soft, professional exterior gives way to the real me. I need help. I need a student to help me respond to these rage-inducing emails. Ah, Adam, come on in, please. So, you want to apply to be my assistant?
Yeah, I do. I figured it would be a fun job, and I'm honestly surprised no one else is here to interview.
I've interviewed 3 candidates over the last couple of days, but none of them have the qualities that I'm looking for. The first one was Bhargav. He doesn't have a polite bone in his body. The second one was Barry Knight. I almost hired him, but he was not okay with the dress code required of this job. The third person I interviewed was Augie Heschmeyer. Need I say anything more?
Okay.
Yes, they were all very disappointing. If you are up for it, then the job is yours. Remember, there's a dress code.
I guess I'll give it a shot then.
Excellent. See you tomorrow at 5:23 a.m. Congratulations. You're 3 minutes late.
I'm sorry, I couldn't drive here. I can't reach the steering wheel with this dress code.
Okay, come on in. I've had a chance to get a head start on the emails. Are you ready to get to work?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, let's get started. Dr. Matta, as you are probably aware, I am a progressive, gluten-free, kale-eating individual from a land far, far away from Ohio. Naturally, I was shocked when burgers and sandwiches were served at the MBA orientation event yesterday. To my horror, there were no forks. I want to reiterate that I'm gluten-free and there were no forks. Did the staff in the GPO expect me to pick out the cheese and vegetables by hand? For the safety of students like me, I urge you to provide forks even when burgers are served. Sincerely, Student X.
How about you say...
No, wait. Let me tell you what to say.
Who's this?
Oh, sorry. I forgot to introduce him. This is Mr. Snide.
So,
He's my alter ego. He's the evil voice in my head that doesn't allow me a moment of peace. He's always there. Sometimes you see him, sometimes you don't. Go ahead and type what I'm telling you. You need a fork? Why don't you carry a fork in your gluten-free backpack? And if you couldn't handle what the staff had to serve, then ask mommy and daddy to pack rice cakes and vegetable straws.
Whoa. You can't say that. We're dealing with millennials here. Here's what you have to say. Dear student, I trust all is well. Thank you for writing and sharing your concern about a potentially dangerous situation. I am so glad you are safe. I will personally urge my colleagues in the GPO
to carry forks with them at all times. At Fisher, we strive for equality, gluten-free included. Have a great start to the week and feel free to reach out with any other concerns. That was really good. What do you think, Snide? I've never heard such a lame response before. Then we're on the right track. Adam, you and I will make a great team.
I want an artisanal burger. One that I can take a picture of so I can put it on Instagram. Plus, when I take a bite, I don't want the juices to stain my hipster clothes.
Come on, man. That's a dainty burger. You want to eat a real burger? You need to hold it with both hands. It needs to be big enough, juicy, and when you bite into it, the cheese and the juices have to flow on my mustache, and I like to lick it up. Stop it, people. But speaking of sandwiches, let's get to the next email. Dear Professor Matta, recently I was on the marketing hop to Chicago. We missed you on the bus. But I'm writing to share a real concern. The organizers of the hop only gave us 4 choices of sandwiches for lunch, and they didn't bother to include mushroom melt. I wanted mushroom melt. I was very upset and I wasn't able to enjoy my lunch or the rest of the day. In the spirit of inclusion and customization, I request that you immediately address this with the organizers of the hop. How should I respond? Stop. You want a mushroom melt? Why don't you get a bloody panini press in your suitcase next time? And while you're at it, go dig up some mushrooms on your way to Chicago. I am so glad you had a bad trip to the marketing hop.
Hold on. Let me do my job. Here's what you say. I trust you're having a pleasant day. I empathize with your situation and understand how difficult it must have been to be deprived of a mushroom melt while on the marketing hop.
I would be happy to meet with you and further discuss future food options for such trips. Thank you for alerting me to your passionate dietary requirements. Have a great culinary week. No. You're doing it all bloody wrong, man. You know what? I'm fed up of this. You millennials need to get a life. Get out of your bubble, man. Get out! Get out! Don't hurt him! Look what you've done. What do we do now? What do you mean, what are we gonna do? What we always do. This is not our first time. Let's cover it up. For the safety of screwed up. So let's